Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV for another match day live. We are currently sat in traffic approaching Fratton Park as we take on league leaders Portsmouth this afternoon. Boz, team news is in.
Yeah, Fuller at left back. 2
changes from last week. He comes in for Garmston, and Tommy, who scored, comes in for Josh Parker. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Score prediction?
I'm probably the most optimistic one in the card. I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1 goal scorer. Mark Burton, you said a worldie, didn't you?
Yeah, because he doesn't score tap-ins.
I've said a 2-1 defeat, and I think I said Brandon Hanlon to score because he doesn't score at Priestfield. So, also joined by Reese and James from the Gills Fancast this afternoon. Afternoon, gents.
Afternoon,
what
mate.
are we thinking in terms of team selection today, boys?
Reese, you want to go first? It is what it is now, isn't it? Yeah,
there's not too many shocks in fairness, is there?
The Fuller at left back thing when there's 2 on the bench is a little bit surprising. But in fairness to him, I was a little bit surprised he got dropped last week. But to be honest, no matter what 11 we put out today, it's not changing the fact that if we get anything out of this afternoon, it's a job well done.
Totally agree. Yeah. And in terms of a score prediction, James, what are you thinking? Don't be too harsh.
No.
People to watch.
That's the problem. I think it's going to be comfortable for Portsmouth. 3-1. Honestly, yeah, I can't really see us getting anything out this afternoon, which is a little bit unfortunate. And it's got to the stage where you're going into games thinking like that now, and it's a little bit of sad state of affairs, really. But look, football's a funny old game, but I can't see us getting.
Yeah, one of the Portsmouth fans said to me on YouTube and watched it. He said on my match preview, he said they have to lose at some point, but it's generally not us that ends these runs, is it? It's generally us. We tend to help out teams when they're all bad runs, unfortunately.
Exactly.
But we shall. Hopefully, we'll get in the ground soon and bring us.
Portsmouth Football Club would also like to welcome everyone from Jackson's Groundworks joining us this afternoon. Enjoy the match and we thank you. Not Watson. And Matthew Zeta. Please welcome our fantastic mascots. They make their way around the ground this afternoon, representing Pompey on this wet old day. Give them a good old clap and applause as they make their way there. And number 33, Ben Close. Your substitutes for today, number 1, Luke McGee. Number 2, Anton Walks. Number 6, Christian Burgess. And Hockey!
About 5 or 6 minutes gone. We're in the game, though, haven't we? We've been all right in an offensive sense. We've created a couple of bits. I mean, they've had the majority of the ball. Curtis has started really well. And Jamal Lowe, they keep swapping sides. Won a couple of games with free kicks, but we just had a Brandon Hanlon chance where he headed his shoulder. It looked like, but we're getting into some decent areas, isn't we? Dean Parrott started well.
O'Neill's had a shot come across Gills.
Tom Eves has got into some good positions. Yeah, no, it's been a pretty even start, really. With about 6 or 7 minutes on the clock. Come on, Dean, this has got to be good delivery. Get in. What? Yes. Keep it alive. basketball. It goes back danger area now. That's a ping. Tell him. It's well up Max Taylor. Tommy's. Oh, that's brilliant. Corner to Gills, literally last few seconds of the first half. Dean Parrott's going to take it in the far corner. Coming down. That is shocking. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? 2-0 to Gillingham! I don't know who scored. I think it's Alex Lacey and he's smashed it in the top corner. And we lead 2-0 on the brink of half time.
It's on time at Fratton Park, waiting for a response from
Half time here at Fratton Park, and Gills are leading 2-0 through a stupendous Tom Eaves hit and an equally smart and controlled finish from Alex Lace. We're going to go to Boz, Reese and Walco. Any of you see that coming, fellas?
You said a point.
Well, I did say a point, yeah.
We thought he was deluded at a point, did we?
But we've been really good.
We've not been. It's not been a 2-0 Gillingham game, but neither keeper's made a save. We've had 2 half chances and put the ball back in the net twice.
One half chance.
One
Tom
half
Eaves is
chance.
not even a bit of a chance.
They're definitely up for it today, aren't they? Every player's committed, everyone's doing their
I
jobs.
don't think there's anyone lower than an 8 out of 10, James. I don't know what you think.
I think the thing is, Matt, is that there'll be a lot of people going out and saying, like, to me or whatever, going, I told you so or whatever, and then he'll turn it around. But who turned up today expecting this?
No one.
No one. To be honest, every single one of those players have given everything, and that's all we ask from them.
This is the Gillingham we had first 2 games of the season.
That's all we ask for. They haven't done anything, apart from Eves, they haven't done anything special, but they've all stuck to their roles.
Yep.
They've all done their roles superbly, and they've stopped Portsmouth playing. We haven't passed them off the park, we haven't walked off it, off half time going, you know what, 2-0 is the right result because we've been miles better than them. We haven't, it's just been 2 moments of brilliance from us, but I would call that first half performance professional.
We've been resolute, haven't we? Defensively.
From us.
Defensively, we've been really resolute.
But is it now going to start ticking in the players' heads going, this is it, this is the bad run over, and hopefully we can do what we did in the first half in the second half, and maybe gaps might start appearing.
That's the thing, they're going to have to be open now, aren't they? Because if we can get through the first 10-15 minutes, then there's going to be gaps on the counter attack.
The key thing is
and
not to concede
we do have the pace to exploit it as well.
That second goal's huge because obviously last week there was 1 at half time and then we got it away. That second goal's massive.
Literally the last kick of the half as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
They've been poor. They've got into wide areas enough, but their deliveries.
The amount of times they've hit the back of the net, the stanchion behind the goal is ridiculous. But yeah,
Anything that is actually getting into the box, it's been attracted to Zachariah.
he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal at centre half. So yeah, really, really good performance. 2-0 up at the break, and fingers crossed we can see this through. How's your nerves, boss? It's about 14 minutes gone second half, and we are under the cosh massively at the
we've got to
moment,
keep
aren't we?
checking the time, don't we?
And the trouble is, where we're so low in the ground, we've got no spatial awareness of where the ball is on the pitch. A couple of times I've just looked at the ref and thought, please don't point to the spot like that last 50 Philly. But key thing is we're still 2-0 up. Reese, how's your nerves, Reese?
Feels like we've been playing about an hour, and we've only played 40 minutes this half. The thing is, we are under the cosh at the moment, but as we showed with the one we're handling, it was a bit more caught offside.
Yeah.
There was 2 on 1 there.
Yeah,
there is going to be spaces opening
And
up.
more will open, yeah. But in terms of, we're managing it all right, aren't we, at the moment? We're still chucking people on the line, we're still chucking our bodies at it.
Doesn't look comfortable with his
No, he's
wrist,
struggling with that arm injury.
but at the moment we're getting away with it.
So still 2-0 up with 14 minutes gone. corner to Gills in the far corner down our end with about 3 minutes to play, still 2 up, and really, really good. But still a little bit to do in terms of getting over the line. Oh, it's nearly gone in, but the keeper's claimed it and they're going to break. So now it's gone. It's broken for Mark Byrne, who's going to clear it. Waste a few more seconds, still 2.
Is there a fortune? Is there a fortune? Is there a fortune? Is there a fortune? Is there a fortune?
We are all back in the car full time at Fratton Park, and it is finished. Portsmouth 0, Gillingham 2. Look at that shocked little face, grinning from ear to ear.
Very unexpected.
We'll come to James and Reese in a second, but Boz, none of us saw that coming, did we?
No. Every player done their job. They defended so well today.
I think that's one of the best defensive performances I've
Really
seen from us
dangerous
in
on
a
the
long
counter,
way.
but defensively they were very good. Fuller was really good. Zachariah and Amar. O'Neill got forward well. It was just
Midfield all
almost
done
a
their
complete
jobs, were
performance,
disciplined,
wasn't
weren't we? Resolute. We was under the cosh for a massive period second half, weren't we? But every time a ball got thrown into our box, there was an head in the way, a knee in the way, a foot in the way.
Yeah.
Zachariah got injured again and come back on and just kept doing the same thing, didn't he? So really, really good performance. And
outrageous goal.
The Tom Eaves goal is, I don't know, there's worldies and then there's that. It's phenomenal. The first touch has to be perfect, and the volley on his weaker foot is quite frankly frightening. So Alex Lacey weren't too shabby either. Side foot from the edge of the box into the top corner for a crowd of people. So looking forward to watching the highlights later. But yeah, all in all, a really good win. Going to go over to James and Reese now. What do you make of that then, gents? James, I'll come to you first.
Yeah, what performance! What an unbelievable performance. Yeah, never expected it to come. Obviously, Eaves' goal is just completely out of this world. It wins for me goal of the season right now.
It's going to take something.
Yeah, it would take some beating.
Yeah.
It would take some beating to beat that. What I really liked about us today was that we were so professional in everything. The players stuck to their jobs, which, if you look at the recent weeks performance-wise, that's exactly what we haven't been doing. We haven't been sticking to our positions and just doing our jobs, just doing our roles. And that's all the players did today. Was just
totally
did their roles, stuck to their men, stuck to what they were meant to be doing. People not just going off and doing what they want. I thought, for all the criticism they've had off myself for Amar and Zakawani this season, I thought them two were unbelievable.
That was the pairing that we had back end of last season when Lovell first come in, wasn't it? They were superb. The
Barry Fuller playing that position today was outstanding.
Yep.
He looked like the Fuller that we had back in League Two.
Yep.
Lacey holding midfield again, another one playing that position was unbelievable.
He was immaculate. Now I think Reese and we'll come to Reese in a minute. We can't remember him wasting a ball.
And that's the thing. If you go through the team, you every single one of the 11 today are 7.5, 8.5 out of 10, and we fully. Anyone that was at that game today can can fully well say that Gills deserved that.
Totally agree. Reece, I'm going to come to you now. Back on to what James has just said, and obviously totally agree. We were, to a man, we've done our jobs properly. Because there was some fella next to me as we walked out the stadium and said, oh, Steve Lovell's finally found out how to set us up properly. Well, he didn't set us up any differently to he has done for the last 2 months, has he? 4-4-2 diamond. We just done our jobs better.
We did it properly. I don't know where that performance come from. Like I just said to you two coming out, more frustratingly, I don't know where that performance has been for the last 2 months, because we were saying it throughout the whole time during the bad run that this crop of players we've got that we know and we've seen before are capable of what they've done today and just weren't doing it. But today, for whatever reason, whether it's the fact they knew how difficult it was going to be, they've rolled up their sleeves, and like you say, Portsmouth haven't had a shot or a cross go through where someone hasn't made an attempt to try and get in front of it. And yeah, Tommy's goal, the first one, is a goal worthy of winning any game. But even then, once we get the goal up, knowing that we're conceding an average of 2 goals a game this season, we still could have come out second half and conceded one early doors when the pressure was on and thrown it away, but we didn't. We rode it out. Admittedly, we didn't overly look like scoring a third in the second half, but we didn't need to.
No, we had one really good chance, didn't we, when Parrott and Hanlon broke and they just had the centre half in front of them, and unfortunately Brendan Hanlon was a bit lazy in terms of not keeping himself on side. He missed anyway, but that was probably the big chance that would have killed it off.
Yeah, what we want to see now is we want to see that carry on next week. We don't want to see us go away to top of the league and win and then revert to type at home to Southend next week. We want to see this now be the turning point, that we can get back on the right road and start picking up results again, because I know the 4 of us have all said it in recent weeks, is that this squad of players aren't bottom 4 material.
No, not at all.
They're a lot better than that, and they've showed that today. Hopefully the confidence they should take from that will be enormous. Yeah, another goal for Reeves at 6 now, and he hasn't even started every game.
6 and 12, and I think he started through them on the bench.
Yeah, you can't knock that. Admittedly, we won't expect him to score goals like that every week, but
tap-ins are fine.
No, yeah, exactly. We'll take that for sure, and hopefully that kicks us on now, because that was all round to a man. That was a phenomenal effort this afternoon.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the boys have all given their thoughts and summed it up really well, I think, today. Really enjoyable afternoon out. We are on the hunt for Kentucky Fried Chicken at the moment, but we are stuck in traffic. It is still raining. It hasn't stopped raining for about 5 hours. Unbelievable performance. As pleasing as it was surprising. As always, thanks for watching. Please keep sharing, liking, retweeting, and until next time, up the Gills.